Hello everyone, this is Mentor Sabrina, and in this video I will show you loops. Now, in this specific video I will show you for loops in Python. So, first example I'll show you is using range. So, to do a for loop you write the word for, then the name of a variable, one that you haven't used yet. For simplicity purposes I'm going to use I. You could also use counter. Then you write in, and if I write range 10, so this is saying that this will run this many times until I is no longer in the range of 0 to 10. And at the end I need this colon because just like with a condition statement, with an if-then statement, we need to tell the computer that this is the start of a block. And when I hit enter, you'll notice that there's 4 spaces or 1 tab right at the start of this line. This is important because if you don't have that, then the block is empty and you'll get that error again that I'm pretty sure I've showed in the last video. Now, let's just print out what I is here. If I do this, when I hit run, you will see that it prints out, every time it runs, it prints out I. And I starts at 0 and ends at 9. It never prints 10. That's because this starts at 0 and goes up to 10, but doesn't include it. Which means that by the time it gets here, when I equals 9, it prints it. Then it adds 1 and says, is 10 less than 10? Since it is equal to and not less than it, then it won't print. It won't run this line again. Now, if I wanted this to start at 1, I could write it like this, 1, 10. But now this will only run 9 times because remember, this value is not included. So I'd have to change this to 11. And now when I run it, it prints 1 to 10. If I wanted to skip every other one, so I only did every other number, so every odd number, I can put in the third number here, which is how many numbers I want to skip. So if I put 2 here, that means this will run once, it'll print 1. It'll add 2, it'll print 3. It'll add 2, it'll print 5. So when I hit run, you see now it only prints the odd numbers. Now, another way to do this is to put a list of values here. So if I write for I in 1, 2, 3, and 4, print I, the first time this goes through, I will equal 1. It'll print 1. Then I will go equal 2. It'll print 2. Then it'll be 3. It'll print 3. Then it'll be 4, and it'll print 4. I can even change these numbers so they're not in any sort of real order at all. And when I print it, it still prints it in the same order that it appears here. And for now, I think that's all you really need to know about for loops.